Hello, hello, and welcome to another fabulous esports game of CS:GO. We are on week
Yes,
2 of
yes, yes.
Playfly. I am one of your co-hosts, Kamahi, aka Maui Monster, with my other co-host,
Erase CS. That is me.
and yes, sir. And today again we're watching another fabulous game of UHE's CS2 game in Popfly. So we are up against the Idaho Vandals varsity team, and it seems like it's going to be a good matchup. I seen our guys play. Um, Erase, you play with the team. These guys are your boys. How do you think they're going to stack up for today's game?
100%. I'm very confident in our players, and we see a lot of guys like Vu. He didn't play a lot last year, but he's been a vital part of this team. He's going to be the IGL this year, taking a step back from Bullseye. Vu is going to be the main caller this year.
Okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
it's looking really good. We got a new player in the lineup. It's going to be a Night Lime. I call him Sean. I didn't really know how to pronounce his in game, but Night Lime.
Okay.
Interested to see how he performs in this game. I know everybody else is going to be solid, and Anubis is one of our stronger maps, I would say.
Nice, nice. I like Anubis. I like the feeling of this map. What's your thoughts on it? You think I just that was a nice flick from Knight. Sorry, I kind of caught me off guard. But for you, like how well do you like Anubis? Like I like it as a map, the aesthetic and everything. Like what about you?
100%. I think Anubis is definitely my best map that I play. And the reason for it is because this is the only map in the game where it's T-sided. I mean, you can argue that others are, but like for this map, it's definitely going to be T-sided. So seeing UHE on this T side to start is some good news here. Hopefully, they can put a round together, getting this going.
I agree. I agree. And we're off. So we're looking like we're having a 4-1 split.
Yep. So this is going to be a default coming out from UHE here. Vu's going to make some noise towards A, and they're going to walk 3B main, and they're going to walk up. One guy is spotting for the mid push.
Okay.
So it
Okay.
looks like this push mid might come through here. They're spotting canals, so the enemy team is probably letting them know it's going to be a B hit. But now they're seeing Vu rotates are coming through, taking
Oh, they
sight.
see
Going to be
bomb.
shut
Oh,
down.
ooh, nice little headshot there.
Duck Lord backside, Night Lime forced into this duel here. Trying to
Ooh,
back out. Bomb is still stuck on site. Flank coming out from sticks, taking out Night Lime. Vu in a 1v3, but don't count him out. I've seen him win a lot of these pistol rounds where he's 1v3. He spots the guy B main. Gonna be checking B main. Not able to hit the shot. First round going to Idaho Valley. Vandals.
from my experience of playing, I don't believe that pistol rounds dictate the whole game. But for you, who's been playing in this situation and played with this team, do you think pistol rounds make the whole game? What's your
Yeah.
opinion on that?
Pistol rounds. I think it's kind of vital nowadays. So with the how the economy works in MR13, winning a pistol round almost secures you 3 rounds. Sometimes, like it's very hard to come back from a deficit
Mm.
when you lose that first round. So I do think it's pretty vital. But like you said, it's not a game changer. Like knowing a team like UHE, they are able to win some of these save rounds. So that's good news.
Saw's moving in on the flank, but he may have been sniffed out. Oh, he takes down.
See, I'm gonna go down there. Second round going to
But
Idaho,
it's a
but
It's okay.
it was a
Light
save.
by pistol round. That wasn't, like you predicted. Is like first 3 rounds really doesn't matter, but it does give the edge to the first round winners of pistol. But again, we've
Mhm.
seen worse, but or better. Though your prediction seems to be coming out true right now.
So what I'm expecting to see UHE go into here is probably some sort of a default. They're gonna spread out and play picks. Um, they like to aggress mid early here and aggress B main. So that's exactly what we see. Two going out to B
Picking
main.
up a third. Ollie comes in, almost picking up a 3. Ooh. He gets his man really low.
Sink looking for more. Stuck in backside. They are gonna push him.
Yep,
Bullseye
they
able
turned
to
the
take him down.
scenario into a 4v1. This is fabulous. This is a good third round.
And that's just classic Counter Strike. Everybody comes in at the same time. Trades are happening, and that's what you get. A little bit of an aggressive push from Idaho, but with MP9s, it's not. I wouldn't say it's stupid of them.
Exactly. I mean, they had it since, I believe they had it since the last round, so it's not too worrisome on their end. They're fabulously keeping their eco above 2K for the most part, which is
100%.
something that you want. You want. Money is an important value in this game.
100%.
Psalm was going down the sink.
They're
Laren
gonna chase
picking
him
up the
down. They
scent.
don't want him to keep this gun here.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh,
gonna be
pick him another
flashed
pick
out.
and an AK. Oh, nice shot through the smoke. Beautiful.
Big round for UHE here. The fact that they did lose a lot of guns means that their buy is going to be kind of weak going into this next round. And Idaho, they're going to have a strong buy right back into this.
Yeah, utility is a big thing in this game. So for UHE not picking up a lot of util is going to be a little rough for them. But looking at that round, I believe that they'll be able to probably pick up this next round.
100%. Here we go.
Ooh, seeing no one. Laren throwing a molly.
This round is going to be big for UHE if they can pick this one up.
Ooh, they
were
get
able to grab one through the smoke.
Yep.
CTs have a lot of info through Canal here. So they're expecting this mid push. That's why we see two of them stacked up. And they're going to be gambling towards B here.
Mm-hmm.
Can Vu sniff out this B hold? A is looking a little weak.
Flash coming in. Loafcat's going to reposition, hopefully not get spotted, and he is, so he's going to pull back, meet up with his teammate, hopefully on A. Though if they can time this correctly and push the guy on A, it'll be a 1v4 situation.
Yep, and they do take it. 1v4, Sight going to be locked down here. Vu going to reload, pushing back. Loafcat trying to take some space here. Does Vu know that this second player has pushed into heaven?
Yep.
He does know. Able to get the pick. Can he get the third one? No. Loafcat in a 1v4 scenario, taken down by Nightline. Great picks all around by UHE, able to exploit the map very well.
I'm liking how they're playing right now. It is like the perfect team synergy that's going on, and they timed that A push perfectly to turn that scenario into a 4v1.
That's something that Vu always stresses towards us at practice is, making sure we're always going in at the same time. Like, we can miss shots, but as long as we're executing it the same way every time, our chances of success just get better and better.
Perfectly said.
It's going to be a stack towards A here. UHE.
If UHE can sniff out there's no one's on B, they might be able to just full take it, but
100%. And that's
Bullseye
that's all
taking
the
one
info
down
for Bullseye.
he makes the call out and they might just push B.
So
Bomb seems to be in front of Loafcat taking down. Ooh.
A little bit of a sketchy scenario here.
Numbers is an important thing in this game. If you take a one-on-one, that's a 50-50 fight. But if you're taking the fight in a 3v1, you're definitely going to win that fight, whether you lose 1-2 or your teammates.
100%. It looks like Idaho might be trying to poke and prod, see if they can get a pick. 3 from B main. Interesting here. They are smoked off. Gonna buy a little bit of time. In a good angle, able to take out one.
2 pick. Ooh. Perfect defensive end on UH part. for post plant. I'm surprised that they weren't able to take down that one player in room, but
Yeah, that
it,
angle that Bullseye plays there, not a lot of people actually expect that angle. You'd be surprised.
I'll remember to do that in my premiere games.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ping, and for someone who played in Face It, is ping a factor in this game, a big factor?
100%. You know, it's for a game like Counter Strike, the milliseconds matter, and
Okay.
you know, but coming from Hawaii, growing up in
Ooh.
Hawaii, you're gonna expect that high ping, you know, so you're almost used to it, and a lot of us use it as an advantage, you know, with the ping, you're able to wide swing people, and your swings are better, of course, but like, you know, with the ping, your static
Ooh.
holds are gonna be worse. Able to make a pick towards
Bullseye
B,
taking
opening up the round.
now it's gonna be a 3-on-1. The rotates coming in, takes down one, gets taken down. Smoke comes in from Bullseye. Now they have sight control, but how fast can they get the bomb over?
2v3.
Ooh. Nightline getting a nice little shots on top of their purple. Ooh. 2v1 Vu down at 18. Nice.
Very nice played.
Again, it feels like that once UH gets onto site, plants the bomb, their post plant defense is perfect. And is that something you guys practice a lot when you guys are playing?
We don't necessarily say like, "Hey, you're gonna play here when we plant," you know, but
Okay.
it's more of like an intuition thing. They like we try to play off of each other. We recognize, you know, where our teammates are on the map. Basically, you know, having that peripheral vision to be able to see your mini map is kind of big in this game.
Map awareness, team awareness, those are a lot of factors in any team sports game.
Yeah, it looks like Sticks trying to make a play through mid. The spam not connecting. This timing could be big here. We could able to sniff it out. They are able to get the kill. Looking a little dicey there on that play. Sync
Seems
able to get a
another
pick through B. Trade
darting
coming
bomb
out.
down.
Sync going to be low. See, and
Can they sniff him that
UHE
he's on the right? Ooh.
2 going to be taken down here. Idaho. Good hold from them here. Bullseye. Trying to make a 1v3 happen here. In a bit of a rough scenario. Almost stuck on site. Able to get the first one. You know, not the worst from UHE. Could have been a little bit better. Two of them peeking main there at the same
Agreed,
time is
agreed. That that
a little
that
bit rough.
that sets up IVV's, eco. Now they have two guns now, two AKs. It looks like they're picking up an op, so that's gonna be interesting where they set up the op at. Already, yeah, that's some great team communication. They noticed one of their players needed a gun. They remapped everything and was able to full buy. So this is gonna be a full buy versus full buy, and I don't know. The game so far has been not one sided. Has been pretty evened up. UHE did taking a two round lead. So, ooh, they're playing the op very short with the
And
smoke
this
here.
is
They
going
didn't
to
see
be
it.
a weird scenario for Sticks. Yeah, he's going to be smoked off, pushed through the Evox smoke. Duck Lord going to be the only person defending this site right away. Able to
Ooh,
be taken out one. Vu gets the trade. Pushing into spawn is Sync. Does he sniff out the player to his right? Not able to get the kill into that first one. Loafcat getting his first there. 3v3 scenario on the site. Kun holding behind the smoke. Smoke is going to be fading here soon. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe a little bit longer on the
well,
smoke.
Lauren gets sniffed out here. No sound cue yet. Ooh, wasn't able to connect their shots.
2v2 Vu. Vu and Nightlime. Huge
Your
picks to close out that round.
your description of Nightlime is perfect. He is definitely holding it down. He is holding his own weight, or their own weight, as this game continues to progress. So, um, if I had to choose my own MVP right now, I'm looking at Nightline. I've seen
Yeah,
much more MVPs coming from him, but again,
this
like
guy
you
is
said, this is
playing
a team
very solid.
sports, so success of one man is going to be the success of a team.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Um, looks like
Ooh,
Idaho gonna be taking a timeout here. They're probably trying to discuss and trying to figure out what our default is. So that default from UHE, two from B main, two through mid. It's kind of the default that a lot of the pros use on this map too. The insta smoke from Vu to E box is shutting sticks down on E box there, and it's making it really hard for them to hold B because with that smoke up, not only is it blocking off their vision from canals, but it's also a lurk smoke that allows them to run into E box like we saw that last
mm,
round.
cool.
See that instant smoke going to come out? That might be the mid one actually. Vu gonna be like not only him being the IGL, he is also the nade guy on this team. He knows about every single nade in CS2. Guy's just a genie, honestly.
I need a smoke for this, and he pulls it right out of his magic lamp. Oh, good flash.
1-for-1 trades here on both sides.
Mm.
Austy's in a really good position here. They have a lot of map control. But UHE going to be shifting over to the B site. Maybe trying to look to peek through mid here. Audi giving up his positioning. Probably sniffing out that B push.
Smoke
And
coming in, gonna relock down B main.
walking through the smoke. They know. Two of them walking through the smoke. Pete, he's in a really good spot. Pizza Duck Lord able to get two. Vu gets the
Nice
trade
shot
back
from
mid.
Vu.
That's huge. Do they gotta know there's one gonna be A, one gonna be B here. They don't expect him. Ken couldn't trade it out. No, Loaf gonna be able to get the better of them there. And that's another round for Idaho. I don't think UHE played that round very, very bad. Maybe the two people were walking through that B smoke was a little bit, a little bit of a stretch, but I don't think
Yeah,
it was a bad play.
with the way that I've been noticing with ping, they're gonna see you before you see them. Like
Yeah.
we know that. And don't get me wrong, it is a 30 ping difference, with the exception of the 27 ping. Um, you walk through that smoke, you might not even see them. So
Yeah.
it was just one of those things where it's like a questionable call coming from UH there. UHE on looks like a light buy, but they do pick up an AK.
Red set.
Saw taking
Gonna
down
get
3 of
three.
UHE, pulling back, setting up for a reload. Now IVV is coming in, gets a 4, picks up the ace. It was a late buy. We
It
can't
was.
fault we can't fault on that. I mean, the point of a late buy is, yes, get a couple kills, screw up their economy on the enemy team, but usually you want to get money in return. But seems like they didn't get that much, and they might be forced to go on another light buy. We can see that Nightlime's picking up a Deagle, and one of them is picking up a Tech 9. So we're looking at another light buy. Might be just a full push, just to probably get a pick or hopefully get the round over.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's just gonna be pistols here from UHEs. So they're just gonna stack up, try to get some kills, push us 4. Maybe one lurker here. We see the lurk coming out from Bullseye. Gonna be getting into that corner. That's actually a really strong position if you're on a pistol, and they smoke off B main. You can just cross over into that corner. Liver gonna be taking out Vu. A little bit weird there. Sticks. Going up against the pistols. You look at that 3K there mid. Bullseye sniffed out on the lurk. Solid round from Idaho here, but I do think we can pull this back. Now we're gonna have guns going into this next round.
And again, this is a close game right now. We're in a 6-5, going to IVV. So it can be anyone's game as soon as we hit the switch. We do see that UH picked up a couple of util along with Fubai, AK, and Kevlar. So this, it could change. Ooh, Sync's getting tagged, but notice that someone's opping. Bullseye getting a pick down mid.
That's actually big for UH here. Audi trying to delay them as long as you can. And what you'll see
Oh,
from UH is after they get these picks, they kind of slow down the round and force the enemy to like make a mistake. Try to make a pick happen here.
mhm.
Ooh, but two picks coming out from Idaho.
Ooh,
Fu able
Vu.
to get one back, making this a 3v3. This is a very winnable round for UHE here, but do they know that two of them are on site? So you're going to be taken out.
Ooh,
Duck Lord able to hit a nasty shot on two. Oh my goodness, Duck Lord.
Duck Lord showing us how the op is done. Again, it is interesting to see an op on this map since there's really only 1 to 2 long range spots. But he's showing us that, hey, I have an op. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna play it. And
Yep,
we saw him use it earlier, and he did miss a couple shots. So that round was his redemption round.
I would agree. I would agree. And it's weird to see it on the UHC side of the board. Kun on the bottom of the scoreboard. That's a very rare sight to see because usually he will always be at the top of the scoreboard. Maybe he's just having a bit of a rough start here. I hope that we can see a good comeback from him on the second half.
Ooh, Bullseye taking down Duck Lord, setting up a pop flash, and a smoke is going down. Oh, Bullseye.
Say missing all of his shots there. Bullseye, huge 2 kills.
Sing spots one, pulling back.
At this
It is a
point,
5-on-2.
UHE, they kind of know that both players are going to be towards B here. So they're going to send three towards B here. And, one just holding in case they rotate towards
Yeah.
A.
No need to overextend. When the round is yours right now, just go for info, pull back if you don't see anything. Bullseye
100%.
noticing that one of them is rotating through mid, and the bomb is rotating through spawn. So again, this is interesting. Oh, this timing could be very awkward down mid. And Nightline
Huge.
takes that pick. Oh, the timing again on looking where bomb was.
Yep.
CS timing. We all know about it. We all love it. We all hate it. It's just one of those things where it happens.
Yep. And it looks like UHE is just going to force the initiative here, trying to make a pick happen on him. Bullseye going
Bullseye
to go
finding
down.
bomb, and Strix is just going to take the bomb to A, not knowing that there's two UHE on site.
That was
And the
a great
round,
pistol round.
excellent pistol round. They lost one player, and they turned that situation from what could have been a 3-on-2 immediately to a 2-on-5. So,
And I like the fact that I get to cast these games because I know a lot of these guys on a personal level, and Kun I Liverin, sorry, I keep referring to him as Kun, but Liverin, he is kind of known as this emotional player. So getting those two kills on the pistol round there is probably big for his mental.
nice. I can picture him sitting with the other team going, yeah, in the background. So
Yeah,
it's it. Oh, full
Nightline
rush
able
out
to get a
mid.
pick back,
Three
and
v
that's two
two. They're
guns
pushing
to
A.
Idaho.
Vu's showing us how it's done. Ooh, couldn't get those shots down, but Bullseye coming in on the flank.
It's going to be a late rotate in here from Sink.
Ooh, Bullseye
Bullseye able to
getting.
get one while blinded. They know that this last player is very low, so they're spamming the smoke. Very nicely done by UH.
So you believe? So you said that this map is T-sided. Now I got a question. Your opinion on being with the guys, your team. Are they good? Do you think that they're better on CT side on this map, or do you think you guys are better on T side on this map?
you know, I don't want to say it because we are on CT side right now, but I do think we're a better T side, on this map. But it doesn't say that our CT side is bad at all. I think we have a talented group of players here that can really make anything happen.
Yeah, they're showing us how to get it done. They're showing us why they are the varsity team for UHE. So, I mean,
100%.
a silver player watching pros playing. Yeah, I can't complain. I'm enjoying this, and at the end of the day, it's a game. They also, there's a hint of competitiveness or a splash of competitiveness, but
Huge
it's also
pick.
fun.
Huge pick. That's full. They're on full guns here, Idaho. So if they lose this round, it's going to be
Their
probably
eco's
two
gonna be
rounds
bad.
going
Yep,
towards
yep.
UHE here.
Can Vu get a pick off of this? Do they push him and does he just get a nasty two spray on both of them?
So in the situation that UHE is in right now, they're gamble stacking towards B here. They're have Vu up here close with the MP9, playing for kind of a sound cues, and then he's going to smoke it off and pull back. But Idaho probably sniffing out that there's only one on A, so that's why they push through the smoke there.
Nightline
Nightline
getting the
quick on
pick
the
to
rotate
trade.
though.
Yep.
Do they expect the lurk mid? Looks like Zeke is considering it, not able to get the pick there though. And,
Ooh.
wow, and a beautiful 3K there from Asti. I will not lie. UHE probably going to be forced into some sort of pistol armor scenario.
Yeah, I see we have three Deagles out, four Deagles, and a 5-7 with the smoke. So a
So Vu
very
likes
light
to
buy.
play. Vu likes to play our CT side on this map very very safe. Although I do think, in my personal opinion, that you gotta try to get info on this map if you're playing CT because the
Yeah,
sites are there's not a lot of places you can play on the sites, so it's very important how you like position yourself and how you're able to take and get info on this map.
nice dig coming in from Sync, but getting traded off by Duckboard. Who's gonna try to hold down the middle? Gets one pick. Notices the second guy rotating back, smoking off his back just so he doesn't get rushed, and they just can't push onto him. Saw's coming in from A main. Ooh, Vu try to get in to get another pick, hopefully mess up their eco, but goes down. Lyring coming in, going into probably A main. Now, what do you think he should do here? You think he's just going to go in, try and get another pick, or just wait for the exit rotate?
He has a default, so I wouldn't expect him. He's just gonna try to do his best, try to win the round. You
Gotcha,
know,
gotcha.
ruin their economy there. I wouldn't say it's the smartest thing. You could just save a deagle. Might as well just try to make something happen. And cut on the deagle. I've seen magic happen before with him, so
Oh, fair
I
enough,
wouldn't be
fair
surprised
enough.
that he's going for that there. Yeah. Doesn't look like Idaho knows the instant smokes. Um, I have to see.
Yeah, it seems like they've used less util early round. I've been saving it for the end game, but no, I agree. It doesn't look like they know any of the lineups for this map.
Yeah. Ooh, a
Sinky
little
getting a
bit
pick.
aggressive there. Able to secure the gun. This is actually big. In a lot of these rounds, the one gun could be the decider. But in this case, UH probably going to opt to save the AK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially with Liberick going down and him going down. It's going to be a guaranteed save here from Sync, but I wouldn't be surprised if Idaho try to hunt this AK down.
If they smell blood and they want some more, so they kind of have all the choke points locked down, and he goes down. So again, it's it that one wasn't particularly on him. I agree. IVV just was they just wanted blood and they're like we're gonna find him whether or not we get killed or not. Might as well they don't have weapons next round compared to the round they have now. But I mean they did get to save a little bit and it looks like we're gonna get a semi-strong full buy. But I just noticed that only Nightline was able to full buy while everyone else is just running ARs with no armor. Is that something that you guys think of often where economy is low? You guys have to sacrifice the armor.
It's actually I think it's actually a bug. See how Nightlime is the only one with head armor, but everybody
Yes.
else has. So you can actually see on the bottom left by their name, they still have
Oh,
that
okay,
armor there,
okay,
but it's not
perfect.
showing
Yeah.
on the bottom.
Face it doing face it problems.
But referring to your question, actually, we do not buy head armor a lot of times because we know that they're gonna have AK. So the extra $350 there is more useful in buying grenades.
Thank God, thank goodness, I'm not the only one to think of that.
Yeah,
Because what's the point of buying head armor if you're just gonna get one tap to buy a deagle or an AK-47?
100%. Great flashes coming out from Idaho there, sniffing out the anti-flash from UH. And Kun gonna be forced back from the molly. Ooh, trying to get this pick E-box super low onto Say. Livren. Another one of them. Idaho's numbers are super low here.
And I'm getting one
Night
pick.
Lime. Livren with a second. Night Lime pick from Maine. And it's down
Vu in a
to Vu.
1-3-2 situation. Saw is low, and Vu might just pull back and save, which again, yeah, that is not a problem with economy being very low at this time.
Yeah.
I feel like in this game, ever since CS2 came out, the economy on the T side felt like it's been buffed. I don't know if that's a personal preference, but that's or if everyone else has noticed that. For me, that's what I've noticed. I mean, it's only been 4 rounds, and we have one player that already has, that's over 10K. So it's, I don't know. Again, as a salty silver two, that's how I feel. No,
Yeah, the
but
economy, if you win a string of rounds, it starts to get a little out of control here. And UH, just forced on these pistols. It makes it very hard when you're in a deficit to come back. And, but I'm still confident in our boys. I think,
nice
able to get
shot.
a pick there.
Ooh, Bullseye almost picking up a second one, grabbing the deagle. Iron holding the mid. He knows that there is one there as the smoke went down. Strix holding an op mid. First time I've seen the op actually used for long range this game.
Yeah, for real. Um, I do think UHE need to try to get a string of rounds together and get an op on their side. Um, we do have three people on this team that can
Ooh,
op. The
this
main
timing might
opper
be.
in this case, yeah,
He's
right
noticed
here,
this one takes him down.
huge.
Op coming in.
So
Doesn't
yeah,
know
well,
throwing the
our main
molly.
opper this year is actually going to be Sync.
Okay.
For those of you who had watched last year, our main opper was Wilson, other known as Fnipe. Wilson, another great friend of mine, however, not returning to the team this semester. Nightlime, the new addition. Can he make something happen here? 4v3 scenario, Nightlime, gonna spot one out. The opera backside taken down, and that looks like it's a collateral?
Oh,
What was that?
oh
That
my
was a
goodness.
collateral. Wow. Bullseye has $6,000 there. Are they going to opt to buy the op and maybe get one of UHE on the op here? Nope. It looks like they're just going to go 4 rifles again.
Why, hello map. Now we get to see the beautiful schematics for Anubis. Oh, this is the first time I am seeing a early spawn smoke coming in from IVV.
Yep, it
Lovecat
looks like
sending
that's
it
that
up. Yep.
E-box smoke. But this is actually going to work in Bullseye's favor here. It's actually a perfect lurk smoke for him to come out.
Oh, Lyran picked up an op and was able to take down their opper.
See, no.
Ooh.
Oh, and Say not able to move forward through the smoke, so he knew someone was blocking him. Sync not able to get a trade back. And it looks like the site's going to be taken here. 3v4 scenario for UH. Can they make this comeback here? It's going to be a rough take. Smoked off from CT. Liverin has an angle above this smoke, but going to be forced back.
Oh,
Nightline.
that is a V and not an A. I'm saying Lyran when it should be Liverin. I am so sorry.
You're
Nightline
all
taking the
good.
pick down on Saw. Vu coming in.
3v3. This is very winnable. UHE. All right, two of us go down. Who in the one?
Oh, Vu is showing
Oh
us
my
how it's
goodness!
done, but gets taken down by Lovecat, and Lovecat picking up a three piece that game. Map
Wow.
one, Anubis going to IVV. That was it was an up and down emotions for this game for me. CT side just again, I feel like CT side isn't getting enough econ, especially with the new map changes or the round changes that happened, changing it from 15 games down to 13. So not that much more rounds to pick up more weapons and more money because less time for you to gather to move on.
Yeah.
I just feel like that they try to copy Valorant, but that's just me. That's just me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But IVV taking round one. UHE put in a semi difficult spot, but I'm confident that UHE is gonna pull and win map two. So hopefully soon we get to see which map gets picked. But what if UHE was to pick? What map do you think that they would go with?
Um, last semester I would have said Vertigo and Ancient, but I'm not very. I would say maybe we try to pick like a Mirage or an Inferno here.
Okay,
It's a map that everybody knows Smokes on, and everybody knows the map very well. When you play like matchmaking, when you think of like all the maps, Dust 2, Mirage, and Inferno are probably the top three most played.
yeah, that
Um,
I believe those three maps are the least timed maps that well, it's like they have the most servers, so you can get into a game faster for those. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see a D2 Inferno or a Mirage pick here. Though I I wouldn't say no to an Ancient pick either.
I
So
do think our Ancient is very strong. I had a lot of success on the team last year playing Ancient, especially against Auburn. That was probably one of my better games last semester. But
nice.
our setups on Ancient, we know a lot of great nades. It's probably the map that we played the most last season, so I think an Ancient Pink would actually be solid.
Okay, okay. Now we've been talking about UHA and IVV. I want to talk about you. You've been on this team before. You are still technically a part of this team now. So I want to put a little bit of the spotlight on you. You personally, when you play the game, what are you? Are you the entry? Are you the bait? Are you the rifleman? Like, what's your role when you play? Like, what is your style of playing? Whether it's casual, whether it's competitive, like, what? How do you like to play this game?
I would say I'm more of an entry fragger now. Vu. I've been playing with him for about like a year and a half now, and he's definitely elevated my game. Like I used to be a very very passive player, and I wouldn't push or peek angles, but he's kind of molded me into more of an entry fragger position,
Nice.
and yeah, it's fun to play that position because everybody's gonna remember the guy who gets the first kill in the round. They're the ones that open up the round. Like if you can entry frag well and you have a good entry fragger on your team, you're gonna succeed.
Nice. I like that. I was like that as well when I first started playing. I was like, I'll let them come to me, but that became more of an issue later up the ranks where it's like, oh, I can't be passive because either they're gonna flank me or they're just gonna rush me
Yep.
with three men. It's like my mentality went from I'll wait for them to they can't hurt me if I hurt all of them. so
Yeah,
so
for real.
I like that. So when you play when you learn from Vu, uh are you like is do you see him as like a coach as well? Like do you actually I want to ask this. I've never been on
Mhm.
I've never seen behind the scenes of a professional side. But I'm happy that Hawaii is getting into that esports scene. But for you, do you guys have a coach that is with you guys 24/7, or is it like coach
So
players and
actually,
coach?
being the sixth man, I kind of am the coach in a sense.
Okay.
Um, last year we were in. What was the league called last year? Anyways, the league that we played in last year, I would basically watch the VODs for our team,
Okay.
and I would do a lot of the pistol round strats. So I would be like, hey, um, on this map against this team. they ran this pistol strat. So say they stack 3 players on the B. I would say, hey guys, it's probably more than likely they're gonna run that strat. So we'd anti-strat against that. And
Smart.
that's just some things you can do. But in this league, we don't have the advantage of like seeing the other teams on stream. So it's gonna come down to just intuition there.
Oh, if that is the case, it is interesting to see that UHE is streaming and all these other teams aren't. But I mean, you guys are here to show that Hawaii has competitive players and we can stack up against these guys.
One
So,
hundred percent.
I mean, it's fabulous. I really wanted to be on the esports team when I was in college a couple of years back, and just to see this happening and for it to get this large, it's great. I mean, like I said, I've been playing since 2017, 2018. Um, Played it casually, then decided, I'm going to try a little bit more competitive. Started Face It. Really hated the ping because they just gave us 3 very bad locations for Hawaii. But,
One
I
hundred
mean,
percent.
pulling
Yeah.
through that, just one of those things where it's like, you know what? Grind, grind, grind. So when I do meet someone on land, they can complain and especially
Yeah. Yeah.
casual players or when you're playing in normal comp or in Premiere and someone goes you're cheating, it's like thank you, that is a compliment.
Honestly, I have experience playing on LAN and zero ping. We would do like local tournaments here. So Maui, if you're interested, I'll let you know about a local tournament if
Let
you
me
want
know,
to play.
I'll fly over.
Yeah. So we do local tournaments and playing on that zero ping. It honestly, being a Hawaii player, it kind of feels like you're cheating. You're like this is
I love
cheating,
it.
bro. Like I already have to expect them to like be peeking me and like almost pre-fire them sometimes. But like having that zero ping, it's like wow, this is nice.
All right, let's shift over to the game itself. So CS2, when it came out, they introduced something called subtick, where it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
natural blend between. Perfect, thank you. It's supposed to be a natural blend between 64 and 128. And after playing it for 4 months, yeah, why didn't you just give us 128 tick?
That's what I am saying.
It's
That is
like
what I'm
this
saying.
subtick is very like there is a lot and a lot of moments where I would get killed and I don't even see where the person is, but I'll go and rewatch their POV and I'm caught wide in the open, but I'll rewatch a recording or rewatch a clip and it's like I don't see them. Like how does
See,
this transition or like for you, what is your thoughts on that?
to be honest with you, I just call it getting CS2'd. And that's what a lot of like the professional casters are saying. It's you just get CS2'd and there's nothing you can do about it. And like you just hope that the game will adapt and get a little better.
Alrighty, so we're gonna be moving over to match 2. It's gonna be on Mirage, and we're about to see who's on what side. So I believe, is it always a knife fight first? I know it's Face It, and there's always a knife fight first. So what is there a
Mhm.
knife fight first when it goes into the second round? So
So
there's
actually,
that's where
for
I'm missing.
collegiate, it kind of works a little bit different. We do all the pick bans beforehand
Okay,
usually,
okay.
and then usually the people that pick the first map get to pick sides. I don't know how it's going to be working in this Playfly league, but that's how it worked for our other league.
Same way. Okay, 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 okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
All right, so it looks like the third map is
Ooh,
going to be Ancient.
ooh, and we were just talking about that.
A
How
little spicy.
Ancient's gonna be an interesting one, but for it to be map 3, again, that's gonna be fun. Alrighty. All right,
Here we
IVV starting
go.
off on CT side and UHE starting off on T side. This is going to be interesting. Again, we like to think that pistols matter, but really it doesn't. But again, we just saw that they weren't taking 3-0. It was 2-1. So let's see who takes map round 1 and see who dictates this game. Again, this is a map everyone knows. You should know your smoke lineups. You should know your crossing. Loafcat
Mhm.
ready with the molly. Sees someone's head, rotates in, throws a grenade. Gets semi good damage, not that great. Ooh, Bullseye getting a nice jump shot. Nightline taking down Loafcat. Now they have full sight control with 5 players on. Nightline hears one of them. Gets a little bit of a wall bang damage on him. Sync taking down. Oh, that was the other guy in market. Bullseye looking
Yeah,
for another pick. Again, that angle was pretty crazy. I cannot tell you how much times I died in there.
yeah,
But last guy in market getting taken down by Vu. That is map one
very
going into the
nice.
UHE. Sync. If he ever watches this, I want him to know I love his MVP music. I'm just saying, I'm a big Halo guy. So, yo,
Nice.
Master Chief, let's go. But again, Sync showing why, you know, actually the whole UHE team getting a full team ace. So, that's perfect. I'm wait, I'm sorry. I just noticed three SMGs and two AKs. Is that usual for you guys to stack full stack hard?
Um, I mean, for guys like Kun and Truman, they're really good aimers.
Oh
So I'm
my
actually not
goodness,
surprised.
that is that. Oh my goodness, Bullseye setting up a flash, and the four who bought pistols just rotated through Khan, thinking that the bomb was gonna be there, and Bullseye getting a molly on Ati.
Yeah, that was huge. There was an A fake coming out from Bullseye. Ooh, and sniffed out the lurk. Liver and sniffs it out. Bullseye pushing
Bullseye
them
seeing
back
if he can get a
from that A
flank on
ramp
one of these
push.
players. He might be able to get the fake on top of the guy in Khan. They're looking
And
for
even though they're on pistols, UHE gonna look to just get these kills and set the edge. It kind of just get in the minds of your enemies.
Hey, I'm just saying, and I like to talk a lot of smack. But why are you
Yeah,
saving with a pistol? You don't get. I'm pretty sure you don't get money when you die.
you
Isn't that one thing?
you don't you don't yeah. So it's interesting why they chose to save there.
Hey, but we're coming into O2 UHE, and it seems like they're just gonna buy full util, and keep the same
Yep.
weapons that they had, which is great on their end because definitely next round they're gonna have money. I believe, is that the sniper's nest smoke, or is that con?
that that is the sniper's nest smoke there. And it's always very standard for our team. We like to take mid on this map. But as you can see, there Sticks does know that nade lineup for the peak on window, so he's able to catch Legend on that. You know, Vu and the rest of the boys gonna be pulling out to B here, getting some info, but not able to make things happen. They know that the bomb dropped in apps there, so the enemy team should start rotating. But the rest of UHE gonna be collapsed on cat there. Not a bad round to lose. It was their bonus, right? So
Yep. I mean,
it's
three
okay.
SMGs going out off against five ARs. Not shocking that that was going to happen. Again, UHE knows exactly what they're doing. They're playing it as smart as they can, and giving them around is not a bad thing.
Yep.
When I play, I always like being on T side when I'm in Premiere. Um, Only because it gives you warm up faster. You know what I mean? You're getting used to the kills, you're getting used to the shots, and then when you get into CT side, you're fully warmed up because you're pushing people, and that for me is more prominent, especially on Mirage since it's one of those old school maps. And we saw wanted to bring this back. We just saw the smoke in Sniper's Nest, and they tried to nade it out, but that smoke, if I'm correct, is the unbreakable smoke that you could throw in snipers.
It
Oh,
indeed is.
bullseye!
This is a huge positioning here from Blaze. He's going to slip the gap on mid. He can get more than
Oh,
one, most likely
gets
here.
one,
Able to get the
gets two.
second. 1 HP on Bullseye. Trying to creep on this market player. Gets past the angle. This is great positioning here from Bullseye. Able to get the third.
Bullseye
Bomb
with
down going
one
to be on A. It's
HP
going to
and a
be
dream. Oh, but bombs
probably
down is
just
going to
going to
be
opt to
around
save
A
here.
main.
Yeah, he's probably going to save this. So right now, they're kind of just talking and using that extra time as he's walking around to figure out where they're playing on the map.
Bullseye did getting sawed down too. I believe that was 30 HP. Coming in snipers, trying to rotate over to CT.
He's trying to switch up his positioning to get them a little confused here, but looking to just save. Very nice flank from Bullseye there. Unfortunate that it didn't pan out a little bit better. If he had gotten that second kill, maybe he could have gotten the third there as well. If he got that second kill a little bit faster.
Though that does give a little bit of a psychological edge, because now IVV is gonna have to check their backs more often. They're not gonna know if someone got past their flanks and got behind them. I mean, he must have scared the sniper's nest guy really badly. Like, why is he here? You know what I mean? Like with the jump, when he jumped. So, it seems like IVV is throwing the util a little early on A, but they may have called it correctly as UHE is stacking up A main. One fighting mid. Pushed out. Duckler getting one hit. Oh, going down to Bullseye as it's a full rotate. Night Lyman going down. Oh, Bullseye coming in with the 2 spray, going down the Strix. But I mean, he's just showing them, hey, I'm here, and don't mess with me. You need to watch your back.
Oh, if he was able to get that
down. Again, pistol round.
Not bad.
Yep.
That's going to be that hero AK play from Bullseye, trying to make it work, and getting 3 kills, so not a bad round from UHE.
Yep,
it's going to put Idaho down on eco.
Yep.
Yeah,
forces them to strategically buy util and all that. UHE calling a timeout to gather their thoughts. One out of their 4 timeouts. So they have, from my understanding, is a smoke and a grenade, 2 flashes, 2 smokes, 2 flashes, 1 HE, and 1 molly. So it's going to be a little weird, and we're having 4 AKs and 1 Galil, but the Galil can be as strong as an AK. Let's be real. The first shot, headshot, and then a follow-up body shot, that's practically death. So, again, you put it in the hands of the right player, and like you said, Vu is one of those guys that always, helps you guys and comes up with plans, and he's going to be he's the shot caller. I'm not shocked that he bought one. Who knows? He might. It might be stat track, and he could be just styling a little bit. You guys know us Hawaii boys. We're a little bit, and we got a little bit of an ego, and we're just got style. Wow, Bullseye taking on Saw, getting treated with Loaf Cat. But that was a nice early headshot.
Honestly, the Galil, it's actually very strong. It's almost better than the M4 because it costs 1,800 and it's still going to be a 1 headshot, 1 body shot to kill. And versus, the M4, it's going to be a 1 headshot, 1 body shot, but it costs 3,000.
And then the other thing is 5 extra shots in the mag.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect M4. It feels like T is just stacked at this point. It's like, who wants this bomb sites to be taken down? Who's putting all this money into these weapons? But yeah, it seems like the tempo has changed, but it looks like they're going to stack on A. Maybe Vu can make a little bit of noise, have them rotate. Ooh, again, CS2's timing maybe coming out. They only have 1 guy watching from CT, looking at A main, 1 in Palace.
No nades here, so it's just going to have to be some raw peaks here from UHE.
When stairs goes down, CT pulls back, but they didn't see him. Oh, CT going down.
Huge!
CT,
another one!
Can he get one more in
huge
CT?
On this round.
Are they going to save? Yeah, and it seems like IVV is pulling back to save. He's probably going to hide on B side, but that was
these
big.
Were the rounds. These are the rounds that I'm talking about. These are the rounds that you can expect to see from a player like Livren.
Oh, Vu's on
he's
the
able
trail,
to get a
but
lot
does
of those
he know he's here? Yeah.
Probably does. They're going to take him down.
Let's go, UHE. That was a really nice round. They played it right, slowing down the tempo so they're not full rushing it, but that early headshot coming from Bullseye and then just popping off Liverin. Excellent round. That showmanship of aim and accuracy. That UHE deserved that round 100%.
Yeah, that was huge. It looks like they're gonna try to make a pick play happen here towards mid. And you'll notice that
Oh, Sync! I see what you mean about Sync being the opera. He did leg one of them. Oh,
yeah. Here we go. It's gonna be a big push play
we're
from
going around. That's one.
Idaho. The bomb. He needs to not die
Nightline
here.
getting
That was
two.
actually very big that he
Sync
didn't
coming
die
in on
there.
the op above in heaven. Bullseye getting the one in on stairs, and the last one is going to be at CT, and they already know, so they might just either rush the A or go to B. But I think that they're going to go to B, and I would definitely make that decision as well,
Yep.
because it's like, hey, we know he's here. Our
Let's go to
guys
the
know
other
they're good,
side.
and Bullseye getting the nice wall bang. Oh my
That was a
goodness!
great round. That was a great round. And
Granted,
it
it was
was
a save.
actually huge. It was huge that Nightline did not die mid. Because if he did, the bomb would have been down and all of the CTs would have rotated towards the bomb. And that's a very hard round for UHG to win. You
Exactly,
know.
exactly. And it looks like CT IVV is going in on another light, like really light buy, just a couple flashes, and maybe a pistol.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be flash into A main full rush it here. So this is perfect execution
Oh,
from UHG.
oh, this is perfect timing from UHE. No one on B site, and they're just gonna get the free site.
Yeah,
Nightline
this
leading the
round is
charge, noticing that no one
this
is on
round
site. He's looking
is
around. He's
basically
like,
done.
"Where is they? Where are they?"
Yep.
He's about to meet. It looks like Loafcat in market. Loafcat might just be holding the angle, maybe for the rotate. Sync getting the pick
Nice.
on Saw. Two coming up on Cat. One going into ladder room, and one staying on Cat. They might just hold
They're
and wait
just
for the pick.
holding for
Yeah.
exits. Yep.
Oh, he
Oh, he
just
doesn't
missed
see
him.
him.
Nice pick off a ladder room. Can he get the one on Cat? He cannot get the one on Cat, but the trade might come in. Yep, there it is.
Very nice.
And the last one's gonna be coming from Sniper's Nest. 8 HP. If he gets caught, he's dead. Couldn't capitalize on that. Doesn't get any money that round, I believe, and could not capitalize on getting an AK. So, they might be going into a semi full buy with probably no nades from the looks of it. Yep, helmet Kevlar and AR. Again, another well executed round coming from UHE. Perfect timing with with all of CT going on A side, and that was. I'm going to say that was a stroke of luck, but it was also fortunate as well. So they have that extra round. Sync getting the wallbang headshot on A.
That is.
Oh my goodness.
He's known for that shot. I will say. He always
IVV
gets
left
that
alone
pick.
on A. IVV only has one guy on A trying to push up on A main, but they're going to look like they're going to be. And it looks like their connector guy is going to come on top of A site.
Apps. They
Loafcat
know
getting
that
the
they're
pick in
pushed up here.
apps.
It's actually a big play for Wolfcat to just stay alive there. Audi.
Livering going down in mid. Oh,
They cross on the other side. That's very unfortunate there. They're going to
smart
try
on
Molly and
Loafcat's
flush him
part.
out. And he gets out with the op. That is insane.
One of those
Sticks.
unfortunate timing. He got lucky that the smoke was down, was able to walk across, and that Molly came in just a little too late. So
And the
we might
positioning here
see.
is very strong from Idaho.
Yep.
Boxing them in.
Now, can we see? Do we see Nightlime and Bullseye pulling a clutch, getting the round sight? Loafcat's 1 HP. Ooh, Loafcat getting the pick off of Bullseye. And
And
Audi
that was
taking down
the
Nightline.
bait and switch there from Idaho.
Yep. Basic
The
strat.
upper just peeking down long haul, gets his pick, and then the second guy peeks out and kills the second one.
Yep. I, I'm not going to say it was bad execution. I'm just going to say this was just bad timing on the UHE's end. I mean, Sinker going down to Lovecat when he's probably cooking something in the kitchen, not knowing that he was there. So just one
Yeah,
of those
for
interesting
real.
things. So we're looking at a 2-1-2 split coming in from IVV, and it looks like a split push coming in. We have three down mid, one on B and one on A. Audi taking down Livering down mid. Audi also taking down Nightline down mid. That is unfortunate for UHE.
These
And
games, these rounds are looking very close on both sides,
yep, yep.
and we're starting to question if that's it's going to be a bit of a struggle here for UHE. They are fighting back, and having to.
Bullseye getting the headshot, living up to their
That's
name.
huge pick.
Bullseye. Throwing on the smoke, got a nice molly on top of their upper holding jungle. Bullseye setting up a flash to see if he can get the pick. Oh, goes down the Lovecat.
Audience pressuring Sync. That's the last player going down for UHE.
For a second, I almost made fun of Saw. Like, hey, so look at the player icons. It seems like everyone had died. What are you looking at? Sorry, I get triggered when I play with silvers, and they're like, "Is there more?" Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I
I had to
totally
make that
get
as a
that.
joke. But IVV taking round 10. We're about to move into round 11. Econ still looks strong on UHE's side, so not really too worried about that. We have probably gonna have 4 AKs and one Galil.
Actually,
Bullseye might
it
put
can
that work.
be. Yep.
Again, Bullseye right now today living up to his name. Um, I feel bad because imagine being sent back to the to the kill cam screen. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Again, trying to dissipate that smoke, but not knowing that that smoke is an unbreakable smoke. I love throwing that smoke from T side because they try to break in and they can, and they'll get caught off timed if they try to throw that nade inside, and they'll hurt themselves. Lovecat taking down Liverin, rotating into market by himself, smoked off. Beautiful smoke.
Beautiful smoke.
The smoke didn't break that much that he wanted to. Bomb now rotating onto site. Can they catch them? Ooh. Lovecat missing the shot. Sink getting a pay on Strix. Oh my, Sticks. I
Sticks. Yeah.
misread the name. I'm so sorry. I am butchering these guys' names
No,
today.
no.
Ducklord coming
Bullseye.
in, but Bullseye might be able to get that pick on him. Almost did. Almost could have capitalized on that. Sink getting a pick. Now we're in a one-on-one. Nightline
And
picking
the
up the
new
round.
member for UHE able to secure that round. That is a big round for UHE.
Let's go! Sorry, I'm celebrating on my end of the camera. This is a great game today for CS, and UHE is showing, hey, we're here, and we're gonna show you why. And Bullseye leading the charge as a top fragger, going 12-6.
This is actually interesting to see because Bullseye is going to be the one on the op, and that's probably because he's going for this mid pick. He has the spawn, but normally he's not the opper, so it's cool to see. Oh, he's going to be
taking down Bullseye, but Sync taking down Saw. So that was not the person they wanted to trade, but that evens out the playing field of 4v4. Livering, can he sniff out the guy A main? He's worried that someone's holding on top of Palace. Oh, they know one is on Cat. He's looking.
The info here is no one's on Cat. One is probably towards mid with the op. So if
Nightline going down to Sticks and Con.
A very good pick there.
Livering
sniff out this guy A main though.
Is he gonna look? Oh, he sees the sniper muzzle.
Sees the gun barrel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but he gets taken down. And Sync going down to Lovecat. And round 12 going to IVV. This is another close match. Another close round.
Very close. Yeah. Very close. But the good news is that UHE is going to be heading into their CT side. And our CT side on this map, I do think it's very strong. Vu in a very commanding spot. He is known. We actually call him the B anchor of all time.
Okay, okay.
So
Oh,
we're gonna have to see if he can live up to his name here.
so my side of playing on this map is, again, like how you said, T side is Anubis, but CT side is on most maps, and I believe CT side is definitely strong on this end. Well, they can rotate to A and B really fast and lock down the sites. But we're about to see how this pistol round goes. Is IVV going to play it out strong, or are they going to play it slow? Usually, pistol rounds that I've seen is just go to B and flood out. You know, most low ranked players. But again, this is on a competitive level, so we might see some slow rush shenanigans from IVV.
There's a lot of nades on the side of IVV there. UH usually we do a 2-1-2 setup here.
Interesting. Smoke missed from IVV trying to smoke off mid. That just gave
All of the info
UHE
away.
all the information they needed. Sticks trying to get the jump headshot. That would have been very interesting to see. They're smoking off Cat, so it looks like they're gonna do a con push to A. Can he get his pick here? Almost takes him down. Goes down, sopping up a two-piece Vu,
So
getting a
getting-
nice
getting one back.
headshot pick off Con. Sniper's knife, sorry. Ooh, Bullseye going down. It's a 4v1 Vu. Ooh, Duck Lord's pulling up a little bit. Ooh! Oh! Duck Lord trying to go in for the knife, get that early op, but was definitely denied by Vu on that one. Audi going down to Vu. Vu is showing them, hey, don't mess with me. But Vu rotating back to save. Definitely good. That was good 3-piece that he had picked up.
Yep.
Round 13 going over to IVV. Loafcat going down. Okay.
We can probably expect to see some sort of mid push. It's probably gonna be a full save from UH here.
Ooh.
Actually, it's the full M4. I've never seen him do this before. This is a little wild.
But I think he's expecting them to save one more round, which he's, semi right. Well, 2 of them is buying an SMG, but the other 3 has AKs and Galeos. So this is gonna be interesting. That's a great nade. Taking down one, getting traded by Saw. Bullseye trading off, taking down Saw, but a grenade comes in from Loafcat, taking down Sink and Nightlime.
Ooh, this is all going to come down to the timing here.
Ooh, Vu, I think, may have spotted him, but he heard the guy on top of Palace. Molly going down, he sees the head, he's taking down Sticks.
That's big from
going
Vu.
down, it is a 2v1 Vu
the
holding
M4.
down a site with the M4. Hey, you said you never saw it, and I think he's showing, he read your mind and was like, I'm going to show you, Race, why about the M4. Oh, going down.
Ooh.
Bullseye trying to get a pick with his P250 going down to Loafcat. That was excellent though. They messed up their econ and they only have one guy, and he saved the M4 shockingly. But I think the AK was down mid. That's why.
Still going to be a little bit of a rough buy on the side of UH here. A couple MP9s, maybe just one MP9. They're going to be low on util though, and that's going to be big coming into this round. So you can expect UHE.
That is interesting. And Nova
play.
by coming on IVV. Again, another semi by the smoke finally going down into snipers. So that information is getting cut off. But is a 3-2 rotate? Oh, Nightline messing up his flash. Should be fine. Bullseye taking down Sticks. Has to reload right in the open game. He's taken down by Ati. Ooh, Loafcat taking down Nightlime, who was on Cat. Think he hears them in con, but he might be spotted out here. Takes down Loafcat. Goes down. We're in a 2v2 situation. Vu in a pretty nice spot right now, but Bomb is in snipers. Oh, Ivan hears him.
It's
Looks
gonna
like
be the
they're
timing out here.
nice
Spams
wall
him through
bang.
the box.
And
That is
Vu
big,
taking down
and
with the
Vu with the
MP9.
second.
Or P9, that's it. No, MP9? Oh my
Yep.
goodness. I'm forgetting these names today. I should have played this game of CSGO before I hopped on just so I can remember
No
everything.
way. You're good, bro.
But that was a beautiful, beautiful 2v2 coming in from UHE holding on that site. Good, you know, good timing on Vu's side and making sure, hey, I'm not going to peek this. They might be looking my way. But it seemed like they didn't fully check the corner, and trash can is one of those corners where no one really expects. It's such a tight spot.
Yep.
Vu coming in on B. It might be a B execute. Doesn't see anyone when he's jumping, but again, it's a semi buy from IVV.
Interesting here. They have one AK and one Galil with two Deagles and a P250.
They
So it's
might
probably
be
just gonna
trying
be
for
a
a pick
hero
with their
AK.
AKs. I believe their AKs are trying to lead the way. So I see an AK down mid, and their Galil, I believe, is in underpass.
Yep.
Yeah, they try to go for that early pick. Hopefully, they could have picked up a gun, but they couldn't connect and hit their shots. Nightline safe on Cat. Has a pretty good smoke. Oh, Vu going down to Ati. Bullseye taking down Loaf Cat, who's down mid. Ooh, Nightline just missed the timing on Ati, who's in tough. Ooh, these names are not connecting very well today. Ooh, but it doesn't matter. Sync's still taking down Ati, who came out of abs. It is a 4v1 or 3v1 right now. Last connector getting down.
Yeah. The flank from Bullseye that made the difference that round. That was huge by him.
Again, Bullseye is showing them, hey, watch your back. I'm going to keep on coming after you from behind. Do not... don't take me lately. I believe that is the second time that UHE had flanked the enemy team. The first, I believe, wasn't it? I believe it was Bullseye off of Sniper's Nest earlier in the game, earlier in the round. So, again, you know, we don't know what's going through the minds of IVV, but it looks like they're going to try and do a one. Oh, they're going to flood out of Palace.
Yep.
Bullseye's looking to see if he can find anyone. Hopefully he doesn't get... Oh, Bullseye finding sticks.
It's big here. And now they're
This is big. Ooh, he goes down. Bullseye picking up one. Bullseye picking up two. And the nade coming in. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Good hold there. That was a really good hold.
Oh man, emotions is this game is just an emotional roller coaster right now. It's going up and down and up and down, and I am here for it. I love it. But yeah, now it looks like it's gonna be a semi-full buy coming in. They're not gonna have that much util on IVV side. Loaf attack taking a grenade down to 69 giggity. But it looks like it's gonna be maybe a rush out of apps. One's looking down lower. Come on. Ooh, Vu extending and getting taken down by Saw. Molly coming in from Night. Ooh, could have picked up, but they are hurt. Coming out. Nade coming in. Hurting them some more. Vu Nightline going down, but you know, there is a chance half of them are hurt. So we could see them probably get a couple picks off here. Sync saving the op and Bullseye pulling back to save the AK. But good round executed on IVV side. Playing it a little slow, waiting for that Molly. Vu overextending just a little bit to get information, just getting caught off guard. Not his fault. Again, CS. It's just one of those things. Oh, Ati just walked right in front of Sync. That was unfortunate. Sync picking up another one. Can he pick up a third? Almost picking up a third. Bullseye is just going to hang out in Palace. Stop picking up the op.
Still have money to buy into this next round. And the op can go back to the Sync here.
Sync picking up an op. Oh my goodness. It's going
It's
to be
probably
interesting.
going to be an alt battle here towards mid. Lovcat with a decent spawn to be picking that. It looks like he's going to be dropping it back over to A, and he's going to
Ooh.
go there and go for the A pick.
Op versus Op battle. Opti versus Sing. Who's going to be the notorious Opper this game? We're going to see. It looks like they're going to full execute off of A. Sick not spawning anyone. Everyone also going to peek Bullseye, setting up a. I believe that was a. Oh, setting up a decoy, mollying. Saw the flash.
It's a big molly to hold them off there. They're expecting this A push, right? All the smokes are coming across, but this delay from Bullseye is actually huge. Now UHE is all here. You can see all four members of UHE going to be towards the A side of the map, but they were locked out because of these smokes. Saint trying to make some picks happen through the smoke with the op.
Oh,
Just narrowly missing.
Wolfcat hitting that
Nightline,
nice little headshot angle.
3v5.
Nightlime. Yep. Oh, can he get a pick? Can Vu get? Oh, Vu goes down to Sticks, who is in. I almost called it Abs in Palace. Ooh, round goes to IVV, but don't count UHE out yet. Now we're looking at their econ right now, and it looks like they might be forced into a full light buy, or correction, a full save, and no, I lied. I lied. One of them is proving me wrong. He's like, I'm gonna buy a Deagle. Two of them buys a Deagle. One of them buys a P250. So, if they can get a pick off of here, it would be big if they can get a weapon, especially if they can get the op back in their hands.
100%.
Ooh. Sing holding the close angle. Bullseye just pulling back before he could see the barrel. Molly's coming in from apps. Oh, Sync taking down Aki, picking up the op. Now the op is in UHE side.
This is actually really big to have the op on sync here. This is a kind of round that you can expect to win.
Never getting the nice headshot with the Deagle. Oh, Sync getting caught because of the smoke. Now they know one of them is stairs. But can Nightline get the pick here? I don't think he saw. Ooh, yep, going down to Duck Lord.
Just missing the timing there. He looks back, able to get the headshot onto Nightline.
Ooh, bombs rotating over to B. Are we about to see the legendary Vu B anchor hold down the site with just a USBS?
It's going to be a rough hold coming out from him, but he will be requested of it.
He hears them. One drops from Carb. Ooh.
Not able to get the pick on there.
Unfortunately. AK-47 is really strong. I mean, one shot, headshot. Ooh. Bullseye picking up the pick on Duck Lord. He might be able to get another pick if they rush Cat.
Yeah,
and if he does, he
double stack up Cat here.
Oh, the timing! Unfortunate.
He's going to hear him running up mid here.
Oh, he just got away in time. Gets the pick off a saw. Now it's just a one-on-one. Definitely going to save the op, but he definitely messed up their econ on their end just a little bit. Only letting them live with one AK. Sticks could have just saved those utilities, but ended up just throwing it away to see if he can get, just to make sure he was safe and get the AK. But I don't know if it was worth it. That extra money could have been useful.
I agree. Op going to be thrown back over to Sync. And if UHE are going to look to make a comeback here, I think it's going to have to be off the back of some of these picks from Sync.
I definitely agree with that. Oh, it looks like they're going to full execute a B rush. And again, they're just... Oh, nice nade coming in from Liverin just to clear...
They're looking to exploit Vu here. Vu throwing all of his util, trying to delay their push. And staying alive is just really his main priority here.
Bomb going
able
down.
To get one. Able to get the second. Down.
Oh, almost picking up the third. Now it's a 2v2. Bullseye by himself in market. Ooh, dinking one of them. They're both very low right now, so Sync might be able to get the pick off of them. Bomb is about to go down. And now it's a 2-on-1. Sink coming in. I think he just saw a glimpse of green on there and gets the shot through the smoke. Oh my god,
goodness!
Sink!
Oh
Sink,
my
I bow to
goodness!
you. I bow to you, Sink. Sink winning
And
the 1v2.
just as I said, it was gonna have to come off the back of Sync. It does, and he's able to win a huge round for UHE.
Sink coming in from Abs was an interesting one, especially with the but he was able to get that first round, first pick after the bomb was planted, and just gets that nice flick on the second. But it was funny
Wow.
though because he was semi distracted from the body that was hanging by was hanging by Van. But it was really well executed from Sink and getting those picks on top of them.
100%. That was a huge round. Shout out to Truman for that one. Truman, good job.
Uh,
If you're watching this,
I'm
if you're
definitely
watching the
clipping
VOD.
that and sending that to him. We're looking like we're having a terrorist timeout. They might be just trying to figure out what to do here. They have money to semi-buy, but it looks like they're just gonna buy Deagles and Loaf is just gonna buy Util and Kevlar and Helmet. So one of those things, definitely a game changer for UHE. Sync showing them
Competitively, these kind of rounds, we're expected to win. They're on pistols, but knock on wood.
again. Anything can happen. Anything can change. Oh, oh my goodness! It might just be a duck fest. Sticks though taking down Vu, who was in snipers, and Sync taking down Loaf Cat. Oh my goodness! It is just a shoot fest
Kills
right now.
all over the map. Bomb is down top mid, and Audi is just in a really rough spot here.
He might just walk around and see if he can get a pick, but right now UHE in a perfect position, just holding all the angles that they can. Though one angle not being watched is hole into Sniper's Nest. So Bullseye, who has his back turned, he could get picked because his gun is just showing just a little bit, I believe.
It's all going to come down to the timing here. Bullseye, known for expecting these timings. Are they going to be able to look for it and check for it?
Oh, now they know exactly where he's at. And Audi goes down without picking up the M4. Tried to save it, but could not. Ended up getting rushed and pinched. UHE taking round 22. Moving on to round 23. Again, like you predicted, Sync was going to definitely be a game changer, especially when he had the op, and he turned that scenario from a losing one into a winning one, and now UHE on a momentum. Moving into round 23, looks like we have a broken buy, 4 full buys with 1 SMG. Flash coming in on mid, but there was no other information. You couldn't see anyone down mid.
All this space is being taken by Bullseye here, so they know it's going to be a B push. That's why you can start to see the movements of the UHB players start to rotate over towards this B position.
Vu sending out his util. Ooh, Bullseye taking on Duck Lord. It is a 4v5.
And that's all the info. They know it's only one, so now they're going to start sending more towards B here. Or maybe they're expecting the A, actually. Wow.
They could be. It looks like they're going down into underpass. One by chair. Ooh, makes a noise.
The chair guy hears him.
He sees one. Going to pull back. Smart move. Get that info. Ooh, and Sync posting up. Good thing Sync moved away because he would not have seen, I believe that was Sticks, move in right from stairs. He would have gotten definitely picked off.
Yep.
In a very good position at UHE. And smart play from good timing from UHE to rotate over to A.
It's actually going to be big because I was gonna say
nice 2. Can we get a 3?
Wow.
He does headshot the last guy, or not the last guy, but the other guy down mid, going down to Nightline. Now it's a 3v1 bomb down connector. Last guy is on A site and he's just running. He has the op. He's making a lot of noise. Oh, though he does take down Nightline and goes down to the Bullseye. Op goes back to CT
go.
side, but UHE showing them, hey, this is how you play. This is how you play CT side. Come on, guys. This is us. I'm liking the confidence though coming out of UHE with that call out. They were like, oh, we got to pick down A main. Ooh, wait a minute. They might rotate now because they think we're gonna go to B. Let's go to A. That was great. That if that was the comm, beautiful comms coming in from UHE.
So what we saw happen there was they got the pick towards A, and they're expecting maybe a flood out of Palace, so that's why they bolstered the A defense. And then once they saw that no rush was coming out, they knew that it was towards mid, so then they fought for mid there with flashes. Couldn't able to pick up 2 kills, and it was a difference maker for the round.
All right, T side calling for a timeout, seeing what they can do, praying that they can get into overtime. But it seems like they seen the stars being written. They're just gonna full rush B. Vu coming in with an early molly, see if he can get any info.
Night Lime flashing towards mid. They're gonna clear out mid here. Hopefully get some info. Actually, it just looks like a little delay flash maybe. Vu gonna be asked of again. The B anchor of all time. Can he close it out for UHE? Peaks coming in here. Able to not get the first one. Audi taking him down. The Nightline. He's gonna have to be the single wall of defense for UHE. Gonna be smoked and
Smoke's
mollied
going
out
down.
in a rough spot here. Bomb gonna be going down. Couldn't post it on his ankle. Not allowing them to
Getting
that
one
side of the
pick.
site.
Almost getting the second one with the Deagle going down. 3v4 situation here for UHE.
The good news for UHE is that they still don't have a lot of weapons. So 3v4 scenario, but not a lot of weapons on the side of Idaho.
Flash coming in. They mistimed everything. Going down. Ooh, 2v1.
And overtime. Wow, this
UHE
game
being taken
is
into overtime by IVV. This is emotional roller coaster, and
It really is.
I am here for it. We're moving on to overtime, and it seems like UHE is going to be continue to be on CT side, and IVV is going to be on T side. So we're about to see how everything goes. Oh, there is a pause, a technical timeout coming in from UHE. Hopefully everything's good on their end. Maybe one of their players disconnected or something. Oh, someone's mouse died. That's what happened. Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah. The new age of modern mice,
Hey, nothing
everybody
can
plays
beat a wired
wireless.
mice. Nothing can beat a wired mice.
That's what I am saying. I recently just switched my mouse. I was playing on this really old school Logitech MMO mouse, and Vu would always yell at me. He'd be like, "Why are you playing on that thing?" So I just recently switched to a more lighter mouse.
Okay. It's funny. My early game life in CS when I got it, I used to play on a Mac laptop with an old early 2000s Logitech mouse. It had thumb buttons, but it was really uncomfortable to use. And fortunately, I was able to upgrade later, and the mouse has come a long way since the early 2000s.
100%, 100%. That's funny that you say that because I actually used to play on a Mac laptop too.
Oh, okay. Hey, the Mac can't play Fortnite, can't play Valorant, can't play these other games, but it can play CS:GO, and not bad. I was getting 60 to 70 FPS. So
yeah, not bad.
So I'm again, letting you guys know you guys can play any game you want. Sometimes it does matter about the equipment you're using, but I mean, especially for CS:GO, you don't need to have a fancy, 1330p monitor or whatever. Just throwing these random numbers out. You don't need a 2040 graphics card. You can just use a 2015 Mac laptop to play this game.
Yeah.
All right, the round's starting, and flashes and smokes are coming in. Couldn't time, but no one seems to have been peeking down mid. They have two around A. Maybe they're predicting some Bullseye coming in early to get those picks, but Bullseye playing a little more passive, which is smart. Excuse me. But I believe Nightline can hear them rotating. One looks like they might be going underpass, or at least holding it. Bomb being dropped in TV room, so don't know how this is going to go.
Do they know that this player has lurked in the sandwich? They don't have the info on it.
The smoke is definitely protecting both of them at this point. But when that smoke goes down, it's whoever can see him first. Yep.
Oh.
Thick Cat taking down Bullseye. Also taking down Sync. Turns this into a 3v5. Ooh. Nightlime taking down in mid.
A little bit of an aggressive play there by Nightlime, I would say.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Bomb's going to be planted on the B site. And Ati getting that headshot. Again, we're in overtime. Anything can happen in overtime. Sync showed us anything can happen. So,
100%.
We're going to see, again, we're going to see a pretty strong buy coming in from UHE. So, not too worried about them not having the money for it. But it's definitely going to be a fight with T-side definitely going into probably like almost 10K the next round. But again, they had a pretty nice strat, playing it a little bit slow. They just, pushed a little too hard after that. Oh, they cleared off
pushing mid. That's all the info there for them, so they know that they're going to be stacked up towards one side. Kun going to be dropping into underpass. This is actually a really crazy push. He catch two of them off guard here.
This will be interesting. Ooh, does he stay? We'll see. Bullseye holding with an op.
He's trying to play his timings.
Bullseye gets the pick on Audi. Oh, this is going to be unfortunate. Let's go! That was perfect timing. I low-key had a mini heart attack because I didn't think he was going to see him. 4v3 coming in for UHE side. Vu jump peeking to see if he can get any info. Smoke's coming in to smoke off CT, I believe. And now UHE is about to rotate over. Bomb's about to come out. Bullseye getting a little aggressive here. Holding the op in smoke. Going down. Now it's a 3v2.
They get the audio cue from the scope there. Able to triangulate his positioning. They're trying to go for this boost here.
Gets the pick.
That's big.
Oh, I love that. That boost is a beautiful boost. Oh, op shot misses. He knows when is sandwich. Vu goes down Nightlime in a 1v2. Grenade comes in. Oh, Nightlime could not get the kill. Though on our end, it looked like his crosshair was on his head, so it could be ping. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but not really kidding. But again, that was a really good try on UHE's part, but that was a beautiful boost. It was just unfortunate timing on their end for that one.
Definitely. Bullseye with a strong 29 kills on this map. Huge performance out of him. Not to say I'm surprised or anything. It's, Bullseye known for being in that IGL position, and when he doesn't have that pressure on him anymore, being that IGL, he's able to put up numbers like this.
Ooh. Oh,
huge pick coming out from Bullseye. Stink with the dink on the ramp player.
It is a 1v5. They know where the last one is. And they found bomb. Oh,
this is huge for UH.
IVV, what are you guys doing? You guys had this one in the bag. What did you guys do? Seize the barrel of the op. Sync showing why he's the main opper and Duck Lord should just put that gun down. Definitely. Hey, we're going into round 28. One round on IVV, but we saw that UHE is deadly on the T side. So hopefully we see some magic happen. I see that no one's buying an op. I don't see Sync buying an op, so they probably might execute maybe B. It's
definitely going to be another mid play here. When we're down rounds, he likes to go to his confidence plays.
Okay.
So it's going to probably be a mid take, and they're going to probably take Cat here. Is what I had to guess. It's going to be a lurk from Nightlime towards A. Trying to just get some info here. So just taking this mid control early is big. But you see Idaho playing very safe, playing, pretty smart here, not allowing UH to get any picks. But Liverin
getting the pick on Ani, he was on Cat. Nice. for. Nice headshot coming in from Liverin. Now they have a little bit more control coming in on Cat. Saw can't see anything, but he definitely can hear them trying to get a pick off of it.
Able to get the spam, but the trade back happens. And
Wolfcat
Wolfcat going to be asked to defend this site. 3v1 scenario. UHE, they know where the last player is. Op. Sink going to be on the swing, gets the kills. Round
Can they
secure
pick
for
up the op?
UHE.
It looks like they are going to pick up the op. Oh my
That's
goodness. UHE tying up the rounds in overtime. Again, this is what I mean. They were deadly on T side, and they are showing why they're deadly. And they also have an op now in Sync. Sync might just go to A and see if he can get that pick if they don't smoke it off.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'm looking at where he was aiming. He was looking at that spot. Oh, never mind. I was completely wrong. Maybe he might be saving that for his in his bag of tricks for next round.
It's going to be this 3-2 split that happens again. And Vu likes to continuously call these plays because, you know, if it keeps working, they're going to keep trying it. But, you know, it's going to be shut down. The aggressive
Sticks
play
taking
through
down
that.
Nightline.
Maybe
It
there was a
would've
little
been
bit of
nutty
a
to see a
miscommunication there. Normally that play happens with, you know, not so much of a rush to the apps there.
Oh,
But,
they're
you know,
taking
2
down the guys
kills
on
back
A. One
from
more.
Vu.
One more on A side. Can they sniff him out? They're kind of looking at him. Oh, Ducklord getting the spray controlled kill on him. Sticks pulling back, can't get it. Messed up the molly, but just got it barely. Ooh.
These shots are just narrowly missing on both sides here.
Ooh. Sync's going down.
1v3 scenario for Liverin, not able to pull it out. And this is going to have to be the round. It is going to have to go into double overtime if UHE can pull this last round through.
UHE has the money, so they're not really worried about that. This is now just how do we outplay IVV, and you know, Vu might just go in his bag of tricks and pull something out. But Sinks did pick up an op, so he might pull out the. Oh, it looks like. Oh, both sides.
If I was in the
luck
server
on
here,
A.
my call would have to be maybe some sort of fake towards A, try to pull some leverage off of that B, and then let that B execute come through. But like again, it's just gonna have to be that default through mid that UHE is trying to exploit. Not a whole lot of info given out.
So
Idaho.
someone is stuck. I don't know who that is, but someone is stuck right by, right by benches.
Underpass.
But he's barely just gonna get out of the way before the smoke goes down. Nightline
Trade
picking
back
up
from Nightline.
Nice.
1 HP on him.
Ooh, that molly was a little closer comfort for Nightline, but he was able to get away.
Really
Audie
big
going
pick
down to
from
Liverin.
Liverin as well. They know that the opera's on Cat. They're trying to smoke him off there.
Yep,
Smoke going down.
Last,
and it's going to be
guy
asked
on
a
A
one-man
side.
hold here from Duck.
Do they check Firebox? They do, but they ended up going down. Going down to
big.
the op. CT smoked off. Grenade going down. Taking down Liverin. Now it's a 2v2 situation here. Sinks, and I believe that's Vu. Setting up for post plan. Sink is expecting him to jump on top of Ticket. Can Sink pull off another two pick kill with the op? Can he just show us how? Show us the excellence of him using the op. He sees one.
Timing there, able to get
Takes
the first
one down.
And now here he's just looking to play for time. His life
he's just
does not matter in terms of Nightline able to pick it up, but Sink swinging the corner with the Tech 9.
And we are going into
overtime.
Double overtime. Let's go. Oh man, UHE taking IVV and vice versa to the limits. This is a really interesting and a strong game coming on both sides. Again, Mirage is one of those maps that everyone knows by heart because it is one of the oldest maps in the game. But it's a tug of war. Who's gonna win? Are we gonna go? Are we going into Ancient right after this? And I believe we are. UHE might be able to. UHE might come on top of this because they are on T side again and they are hot 2-round wins.
Here we go. It's gonna have to come down to that op from Sync again. Can he make the picks happen? Ooh, able to get that first pick. Trade frags not coming out. Second pick from Bullseye. Wow. Re-smoke coming out from Reno. Re-smoke out connected. It's gonna be a full cap push, and Idaho's not expecting this. It's only the one player to defend. Audi gonna be asked big of him, not able to get the kill, and that is basically the round secured for UH here. 5v2 scenario. Site is locked down.
The only way I can see them winning is if UHE gives them the ones-on-one, because they are split, one cat and one con, or sorry, one market and one con, but it looks like they might just hold. And never mind, it's a 1v5. So Loaf Cat hiding in the corner may or may not get a pick. He gets to pick on Vu. Oh, gets to pick on Sing. What the heck? Loaf Cat! He has plenty of time.
There's no way he's gonna get this.
Ooh, UHE overextending and expecting him not to push. Loaf Cat coming in with the 3-piece clutch. Getting taken down at the end though, but
that is something that we should never be letting happen.
Emotional roller coaster. But that should not have happened. I believe UHE counter was, you know, they looked at their eggs in their basket and was like, we're gonna start counting when they should have waited to the round end. But again, it seemed like the round was in the bag, and Loaf Cat definitely decimated UHE on that front. So moving on to round, I believe this is 32.
And that's Counter-Strike for you folks. You know, you could think the round is basically over, and someone pulls a cat out of the bag.
Loaf Cat taking on Bullseye, turning this into a 4v5. Vu going into Sniper's Nest. Smoke coming in Palace. Liberin's just gonna hold that angle. Vu now in Sniper's Nest. Sync looking down Con. Hopefully he can get a pick off of someone. Oh, gets taken down by Ati. Vu goes down to Sticks. Nightlime going down to Ati. Ooh, 5v1. Liverin by himself. Bomb down Cat. Soft thinks he's in there and he's just looking around. Liverin getting the pick. Molly going down. Ooh. Ran out of ammo there, but
and it's gonna have to be around coming back from UHE here, or it's gonna be a tough climb on their CT side. It's overtime.
Yep. UHE is gonna have to pull a magic cat out of their bag for this round and win the next round on CT side. But you know, IVV had rounds earlier, and now they're. Did he just throw his gun over the wall?
Yes, he did.
What a!
He knows it's the last round.
Audi not able to get that pick. Couldn't connect through the guy down mid. That would have been very fortunate timing for IVV, but it was more fortunate on UHE side. Loaf Cat throwing down a smoke. Still doesn't see anyone. Throwing a nade over. UHE, whoever is there, I believe was Sync, tanking the grenade. Down to 73. Can they time it? Can they get Loaf Cat? Do they hear him? Was there a sound cue for that? We don't know. They're holding though, so it's going to be a little slower one. Molly coming down. They don't check here. Nightline going down, Betrayed coming in from Liverin. Auntie getting a flash kill on Liverin to trade off. It is a 4v3. One's on site, two is in apps. I just noticed two ops here, so this is interesting.
Very interesting.
On IVV side.
That was a very smart decision to smoke off the up on that side. And while Sticks able to switch over to the M4.
Bull's taking down Duck. Sticks taking down Vu.
2v3 scenario here. Bullseye able to get one back. It's really big from him. Able to get the second and get the third. Wow, UHE.
UHE winning the last
Whew.
round of that half, moving into round. Oh my goodness, I need to stop doing that. 34. Uh,
And
moving on to round
it's
34. Switching
again, it
sides.
was just another round asked of Bullseye, and he pulls it through. Just a stellar performance from him, honestly. UHE looking to try and get this last round.
Both teams right now are showing excellent, and I mean excellent, pre-aim positioning. You know,
100%.
we know that a lot of players they aim down, especially newer players, but aiming at the headshot level just so you don't have to adjust too much is one of those things that's difficult, and it comes with time. Ooh, UHE rushing through mid, three of them taking down Sticks. Saw taking down Bullseye, who overextends on a main. For them now is gonna four IVs are gonna come out on A. Plant about to go down. Livery taking down Ati. Plant goes down. Sink's leading the charge. Hopefully he can get a pick. Ooh, that spray's getting close. He did hit him there. Vu coming in on the rotate from. Ooh.
Gonna be spammed out through the triple box, so they expect this guy under Palace. They are able to kill him. Now it's just a guy on Palace. Kit gonna be going down. Oh, and no kit. Oh no. Nice, and he's able to get it out, but no time. Wow. UHE just not communicating right there as to who had the kit. It's going to be vital. I mean, on these overtime rounds, you almost always want to buy a kit, so just a little bit confusing there since
you always have the money for it, especially in overtime, since it stacks you up. And it seems like they learned from their mistake. The only one not buying is Liverin since he had bought an op. So again, it's one of those things. You have the money, buy the op. I mean, you have the money, buy the kit, and you shouldn't run into any of those situations. It looks like it's going to be a full push on B coming in from IVV. Nightline getting the pick on Audi, then going down to Duck Lord. Vu set up in a really good position here. Liverin really taking the nice shot on Loafcat. Ooh! Wait, Vu getting the pick on Bomb. Now Bomb's down.
And this flank that's going to close it out.
Yep.
Nice.
Perfect execution on UHE side. It seemed like they on IVV they just underestimated what CT had and just got picked off one by one. Beautiful shots coming in from Liverin. So
and a triple overtime is going to be asked of UHE here. Can they pull string through this last round to fight back once again?
Ooh, barely any money on T side. So a couple less grenades, but it seems like they're going for it. CT. UHE throwing down another molly. Liverin taking down Duck Lord down mid.
That is a big pick from Liverin here. That takes off a lot of stress towards this mid position. But as you can see, Idaho just looking to exploit this A side of the map. And it's going to be a smoke phase from Bullseye. He's going to see 3 players here. What's he expected?
Yeah,
no spams coming back on the side of Idaho. They're going to be pushing out.
Down. Sink getting the trade, or Sink taking Sticks down.
And he's just going to fall back here. They're going to play for the 4v3 retake. Lots of grenades on the side of UHE. They're just going to be raining them down on the side.
CT spawn. Might be able to get a pick here. Oh, nope, smoke went down. 2v4 scenario here. UHE needs to get on site a little bit more. They do have kits though. Yep, Ati taking down.
Wow, and it's just a 1v1 here. Can Vu clutch it up?
Vu can't find the bomb. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Does Vu get it?
Oh my goodness. And it goes into a triple. Not enough time.
Vu did not have enough time to get on the bomb. Smoke was right on it. I don't know if he was thinking of hitting it, and I think he was trying to find it earlier and was able to find it very late at the last second. But
Wow.
IVV taking map two. Um, UHE had a lot of good moments in that, and again, this came down to who's going to fatigue first and who was going to overextend. And again, we went into almost triple overtime. UHE putting up a um, miraculous show, and again, they're just showing that we can game too, and I love it. There was a lot of good moments. I mean, Sinks to pick, Liverin showing them, hey, Sinks not the only one that can opt. So
Yeah.
oh, I have the stream pulled up right now, so it's slightly delayed on my end, but I could I just saw Liverin with the little flick shot coming in on the guy out of apps.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, beautiful. Um, again, UHE wasn't able to secure it though at the end, and that's fine. This is early on in the season, so we'll probably see more, and then they're probably gonna practice a couple things more. And again, I'm looking at the ping, and for me personally, on the side of dude, this ping with the sub tick does not really work out in our favor, especially for Face It. But these guys are showing us, hey, ping doesn't matter, and they are the best of the best, and Tris, you're one of them too. So
Hmm.
again, you guys are they're putting up an excellent show. At the end of the day, it's who gets a little tired more or who has a better angle and all that. There has been some moments where we've UHE overextend and vice versa when Liverin overextends too. So I just believe that it was just unfortunate on our end, but you who played on the team, yeah, you felt like you were having a roller coaster of emotions too. Like
Oh yeah.
it was up and down for you. You were actually, it looked like you also were having fun living vicariously through them for this game. And um, what's your thoughts? What do you think they need to change up? What do you think that they should work on? What do you think that they should keep? Like what's your thoughts on the team right now?
Um, I think it's good to have a lot of that confidence and to just be able to swing angles. But when it comes to certain rounds where like you need to guarantee the win, I think guarantee the win on that round. Like for example, that one round where he just gets the 3K towards market and is able to defuse the bomb. Like we should have, you know, escape plans essentially for like how in case that happens. The bomb was planted for Cat, but everybody rotated away too far, and he was able to just go in and defuse that bomb. That should never happen. We should always have say another player Cat to secure the round. You know, so I think it's just a lot of things that need to be talked about. In terms of like, okay, we have this round in the bag, but how can we guarantee that we have the round in the bag?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
just a lot of miscommunication, and I think it's just going to have to come with this is a team that hasn't really a lot of them have played together, but Vu and Sink and they didn't get a lot of play time last year. So now the fact that they're getting more play time and Vu's able, they just gotta find the chemistry. And I think it's just these first couple weeks is just them finding the chemistry, and I think they're going to be able to come back strong week 3.
well said, well said. And you're right, especially you know being someone who was in not esports, but being someone who was in a sport and coming off from zero playtime to playtime, it's a little can be a little disconcerting because it just feels like you're all of a sudden it's from the fire into the flames, right? And
Mm-hmm.
your mentality has to switch from, okay, I'm a sub to, oh my goodness, I have to play. And you know what, they were showing excellent gameplay. So if there's one thing that you guys want to tell them, that want to take away, that I want to take away from that is hey, tell them they're doing great. Take that out of their mind that oh man, I did this wrong, I did this wrong. They did a lot of great things as well. So
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, so that's that was UHE versus IVV. Coming in, IVV taking an 0-2 victory over UHE. That is going to conclude our week 2 of Pop
Yep,
Fly Face It. So hopefully we see you guys in the next one. You guys have a wonderful night,
that
and
was great.
aloha.